Good morning, Year 3. It is Tuesday of term 4. Term 4. We are looking at fractions this week and next week, okay? Because we do need to do some work on them and revisit them, okay? So today we are going to understand the concept of a half, a third and a quarter of shapes and numbers, okay? So I need you to pause the video, get a square of A4 piece of paper like this. And possibly get 2 or 3 pieces, okay? Now once you've got that, I'd like you to watch carefully whilst I fold and cut this piece of paper in half. Literally, I'll show you. You get a piece of paper like this. A4 sheet of paper, can be a scrap bit of paper, and you fold it in half. Make sure the halves are right against each other like that, so it is officially a half, okay? That is important that those two match. Use your thumb and finger to do that. Open it up. Can you see my crease? You should have a half. Yes? Okay. Now, if I was to get some scissors with an adult and cut down here, I'd have half. Yep. Remember how we write a half? We write it with a 1/2, like this. Yes? 1/2, because I've got one piece of paper and I've split it into 2 parts, okay? So a half. Half like that, okay? It is diagonal on this PowerPoint, but it is written like that, okay? Please don't do it diagonal like this. That's not how we're writing it. We're writing it straight down like we've always done, okay? Then let's try another one with a circle. So you'd get a piece of paper, draw quite a nice rounded circle on it like so. Cut the circle out with an adult, and then you're going to simply fold it in half again and then cut down the middle, okay? So there's half a circle, okay? And again, you'd write half like that, okay? How much of the whole circle is this piece? 1 part of 2, so it's 1/2. Okay, that's 1 out of 2 pieces. Now we're using the same concept but with shapes. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. So if we want to half them, how do you think we could do it? Shout it out. Count the stars and I'm folding half, so it's 3. If you had that bit of paper and you folded it, it would be 3 one side and 3 the other, okay? So half of 6 is 3. How many stars in each half? 3. To have half, as you know, you need to have the same amount each side. So half of 6 is 3. This time I'm going to fold the paper, then fold it again. So you've got your bit of paper here. You're going to fold it like we did, like that, and then we're going to fold it again. And that, like you say, make sure your edges are as close as you can get them. And then when we open it up, you should have 4 parts. Can you see? Try and go that side. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. 4 parts, okay? 4 equal parts. So fold it and fold it again. And you will be left, if you were to cut it out, with that little 1/4. So it's 1 of 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 4 parts, your whole, and that's your 1 part of 4. Remember how we write 1/4? 1/4. Yep, 1/4. That really isn't neat. Let me try again. And go again to write it properly. 1/4. Okay, so there's 4 parts and I'm showing you 1 of the 4 parts. Now we're going to look at how many circles on your strip. So count your circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It wants us to fold this into quarters, so we need to find 1/4 of 8. So we need to split these 8 into 4 parts. So half it, and then half it again, okay? So whenever you're doing quarters, half it and half it again. So half of 8 is 4. half it again. Half of 4 is 2. Yeah. And then, as you can see, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8. You've got 2 in each quarter, okay? So if it's a big number and you want quarters, little trick, half it and half it again. So a quarter of 8 is 2. 2. Okay, so we're splitting that 8 into quarters. That's 1 quarter is 2. This time I'm going to fold the paper into thirds. So 1, 2, 3. Again, I'll get another bit of paper to show you. So this time, you don't fold it in half because we're looking for thirds. So I would do it like this. No, I'd do it like that. And then again, but it's about getting the right bit so you don't hang off the edge there. It's not easy to do. I need to go forward a little further. Not much. And I'll split it into 3 parts. See my 3 parts? 1, 2, 3. There's his landscape portrait. 1, 2, 3. 1 part of 3. That's one of those 3 parts. Okay, a third. So remember how we write 1/3? 1 over 3. 1/3. Again, there's this diagonal, but we'd like it straight. So, how many shapes on your strip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now fold into thirds. So you've put it into 3 parts. So you've got 3 there, 3 there, and 3 there. Okay, so they're all even. So how many shades in each third? How many shapes in each third? 3. So what is 1/3 of 9? Because we began with 9. 1/3 of 9 equals 3. Because there's 3 parts. Okay. Now your task today is this. You're finding a half using the bar model. Half of 6. Okay, so you've got 6 apples there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You simply have to put them down to show half. Okay. If you look, you've done half. Half of 6 is 3. So you need 3 apples there, 3 apples there, and then 3 there. But you're looking at it in different ways. Sometimes you're given shapes and sometimes you're given numbers. So this time you've got to find a quarter of 8. So remember when I said to do a quarter, the trick is you can half it and half it again, okay? So a quarter of 8. Half of 8 is 4 and half of 4 is 2. So you could put 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there, and 2 in there. A quarter of 8 is 2. And then again with your third. So I'd like you to do that. Okay, there is a challenge also. And I am going to add another sheet with extra challenges on if you wish to complete it. But that will be optional if you just want some extra work, okay? But this is what we're looking at with fractions. Now what I also want you to notice is think about your times tables and your division. How do knowing your times tables fit into these fractions? Okay, so 1/3 of 9. 3, 6, 9. Think about it. If we go back to a quarter. How many circles in each quarter? A quarter of 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. What is 2, 4, 6, 8 and a quarter of 8? Can anybody see any patterns? If you can, try and describe it to me. What pattern you can see, how this relates to your times tables in the voice box if you want an extra challenge. Okay, so yeah, you are just completing this sheet today. Upload it to me on Seesaw and let me know how you get on. Here's your challenges. Draw bar models to solve these problems. 1/3 of 24. So you're now going the other way. You are going to draw the box. 1/5 of 20. How you would show you're working out using these boxes. And a quarter of 24 you have to draw it. Okay? Let me know how you get on.